Alright, hey guys, welcome back. This is C-Rock. Here we are in the 6th episode of the Great War Campaign. And here I am about to invade Italy there, I believe. So, well, that'll end up happening in the next turn. So, here I am just getting ready, my men ready here at the border. And we're going to go at, well, actually, it's going to happen this turn, actually. Forgot where I was in the turns. Oh, no, next turn, yeah. I'm going to move these guys on back. And go ahead and continue to make some more infantry at this at Massalia there. The province. I need to go ahead and make some more cargo ships. And we're going to go ahead and move these troops on in to I'm gonna have them end up attacking Claves. I think that's how you say that. I'm not sure. And then I'm checking on the rest of the armies and all the other cities. Building some more infantry here. And now I'm out of money. And then we're gonna go on the next turn. Alright. After we check on the very long technology that I'm going for. It was like 15 turns. Now it's on turn 9. So the Germans' little small army popped up out of nowhere. I'm going to go ahead and auto-resolve this. I was debating on whether or not to actually fight it because I didn't like the balance bar right there. But I was like, what the heck? Why not? So it actually turned out pretty good. I only lost 694 men, I think is what that said. I don't know. I didn't read it really quick. But we'll look at it next time. I did end up winning, so who cares? Right? So now I'm able to... I have enough movement points this turn around to go ahead and attack the city over there by the Alps. Torino? Probably said that wrong. So medium barracks, we're going to go ahead and upgrade to the medium barracks over there. We're going to come back and do that. Attacking the city. Okay, here we go. So I want both of these armies to go ahead and attack the city here. But first we're going to go ahead and move this guy. Well, we were going to move him back on into my lands, but he can actually go ahead and recruit more men while he's out of my lands. Since he's in in Brussels still, I guess, over there. Which is an ally. Also, I think they're protectorate, too. Wanted to check on everything before I go on to the next turn. Or before I go ahead and attack these guys. So, we're going to get in range with these two armies here. And figure out how to go ahead and place them around so I can go ahead and get them both to attack. I think I had them in range right around here, but I did not, so I'm going to go ahead and start the siege with that one and then go ahead and move them on in range to go ahead and have them in support. Even though I really don't need them. They don't even have artillery. They just have a bunch of infantry. So, we're going to go ahead and start this battle here. And here we are in the battle, about to set up our troops. Really just one big long line like usual, you know. And I'm not even sure if I set up the defenses this time, really, to tell you the truth. Yes, I do. Yes, I do just set up the defenses. I remember this battle now. So we're going to start off by attacking them from moving up my wings to each side there. As my artillery pounds them. Or my very inaccurate artillery, as we're going to find out. And I think I could have waited for them to attack me, because it appears that they are just not even, you know, moving all that fat. They are just not even waiting. They're just gonna go and attack me straight on up because they have no artillery. Usually is what the AI does, but it seems like it's gonna take too long. It looks like they're trying to swing to my left. No, to my right there, because they want to go ahead and concentrate on my weak flank, I guess, or something. I mop me out and up from that flank. And as you can see, my artillery there is very inaccurate. It's hitting my own troops again. I don't know if it's because of what level, the level playing field that it's on, you know? It's on kind of like a hill there. So, it's really hit my troops there. So I end up having to go ahead and reset them on up. And that takes some time. So, we're going to go ahead and unhinge them. And re-put them back on the horses, and then go ahead and relimber them, I should say. And put them over to the side here, more on the hill. I don't know if it's because they're still, because of how they made the models from the in the mod, since this is a mod, and these are just made from basically the old artillery in the mod. I mean, in the original vanilla game, but they just have no accuracy of whatsoever, and you hardly even see their effects. But you do hear them, so you do hear the sounds of them. So that's nice that they went ahead and incorporated that into the game, into the mod. So here I am moving up my big long line of units. I decided to go ahead and get this battle on the road here. And now we're going to unlimber the artillery to go ahead and have them fire on. And we're keeping this in fast mode mainly because of the fact that they don't have much for right now. And then we turn it off. And it's this one big long line of continuous fire. And they are all going to waver and run away. They're not really even firing, most of them, that much. As you can see, my artillery is still firing a little bit off here and there, misfiring a few of them. I wonder if I should just keep my artillery back quite a bit, because I mean, it is artillery in this game, or in this mod. You don't need it as up close to your troops as you normally would. You know, they're not cannons. Well, they're not 1800s cannons, not 17th century cannons. They are 18th century cannons, so, you know, a lot different. So they are moving around their troops all over the place. I don't know really what they're doing with them. They look like they're just running around with their heads cut off. And they are firing at me, so as we can see here, they are firing at me, this group. As they're doing their kneel in the first rank there, and then go ahead and having everybody else fire behind them. So they have the kneel and fire already. And that's a big part of this mod, I guess. Since, you know, you are literally incorporating a modern war into... Well, Total War, I don't know if it really works that well with the modern war. This World War I is kind of the last one that it would really work well with, and it does okay with this in this mod. The units are very interesting, though, I think. When we end up getting the technology of tanks, because tanks are actually in this mod, so we'll end up seeing tanks appear. So that does bring quite the dynamic to the game. Right now, we're just using infantry. I've actually never gotten the tanks to work in this mod. So we'll see how it works when I end up getting that technology. We'll go ahead and shoot for getting that technology in the next few episodes. After all, this is the first war that had tanks really used in it. And the English were the ones who invented the first tank and used it in, I think, 1916 or 1917, one of those 2 years. The Germans, they had tanks eventually, but they really just, they more or less just took everybody else's tanks, stole them. Those would work better. They're, the other tanks that they tried to make themselves, they weren't really that great. So a lot of them are in the Italian army right now are all running away. So the battle's pretty much over. My general's under attack, so I'm gonna go and bring him on back. I think one of his guys did get shot there. Yeah. They must have had quite the aim for that one. A little sniper popped him off or something. But they did not kill my general, so that's good news. So we are really just mowing them on down. Nice. So I'm gonna go and bring up the rest of my army a little bit, and that's when all their troops just start running. So I ended up ending the battle, and I lost 745 guys, and they lost pretty much their whole army. So we're gonna occupy them peacefully, and then I see that they have another army coming around the Alps over there, or the cut through for the Alps. So I'm gonna have to double back with some guys to go and take care of them. But we're going to go ahead and repair the buildings. Go ahead and move those guys on up. And we're going to move this army on down to go ahead and join on up with those guys. That's why I won't have to move any army on back. We're going to do that next turn so we can go ahead and move all of them. So here we are in the next turn. And Italy has moved quite a few of their army into my lands. So I'm going to go ahead and end up having to go and attack them. With the army that I was going to use to reinforce me last time. But first, we're going to go ahead and move around a few of my other armies into this little small town over here. And now we're going to go ahead and attack these guys. They actually have an army behind that, I believe, to go ahead and reinforce them. Just one guy, though. So, no big deal. So, I was thinking about auto-resolving this, but I decided to fight it anyway. So, we're going to see that during the middle of the battle, I'm going to end up stopping things, and my video feed cut out on me. I don't know why. It just stopped working. So, that's going to end up happening there in the middle of the battle. After I set up my troops there, kind of put up my artillery off to the side there on the right flank so they can go ahead and start firing them from the right. And I really didn't want to put them under tree cover, you know. I'm going to go ahead and bring these 3 units up on the the right, that's the left flank. Excuse me, that's the left flank. Hold on, my left from my right, I guess. So I'm gonna move these guys off to the side here, and click on all of the units, one at a time, and move them on up too. To the middle of the battlefield. Move these guys up onto the side there. And they're going to start attacking the left flank. And kind of wrap around thing. And push them more towards my right flank. With the left flank, you know, type of thing. As my artillery hits them in the middle. I believe they only had like one thing of artillery in this whole battle, and that was their general, I think. So it's right about in about a few seconds here. We'll go ahead and cut on out because my recording just stopped for whatever reason. So, comment, like, and subscribe, guys, alright? I'll see you guys next time. I did end up winning the battle, and we're just going to start off after the battle next time, because there wasn't really much that happened after that. I ended up just killing a bunch of them and winning the battle in the end. Alright? So, I'll see you guys next time, alright? Bye.